to view the post on restream.io. I am just testing. For those of you who might be coming in and watching, this is only a test. Holy cow, look at that. I am live. But I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm on YouTube. And I'm on Facebook. And I don't even know what all the windows are. So what I'm trying to see is I've just gotten, I don't, any windows that are the problem. Why is YouTube open? Let me close that. So I don't need this YouTube window open. I know it's open. It's taking significant resources on my computer. Oh, look at that. I'm getting comments. Hello, hello. Gee, and my wife's here. Hi, Connie. Or she was here. She said, well, actually, Joanne, you're on it. So my wife said, you could go live just to yourself or your family if you want. Actually, with the way I'm setting up the software, I can't. Because what I'm trying to do is test the software that takes me live to Facebook, and right now I'm on YouTube and in a Facebook page that I own. So it's really live in 3 places. So yes, I know I could test if I only went to one spot. Joanne says, yeah, you be lagging and freezing. Well, I suspect that's part of the problem. And I wasn't really ready because I have too much stuff open. So there's a lesson. Don't open a bunch of stuff, Mitchell. But I had to find out how this works. Don't you know? So it's showing me, thankfully, in Ecamm, who is saying what they're saying and where they're coming from Facebook or Twitter or whatever. So that's good. See, because it said, I'm going to close that window because it says Facebook and then it says the name. And it opened all these windows for me, which was too many windows. So, Joanne says close some damn windows. It's cold outside. Close the damn windows. Oh, mercy. And yes, Connie, my picture is falling down in the background. But my big concern was that I wouldn't be able to see the comments from other places. So all y'all are in Facebook. So I shouldn't have closed that YouTube window. Wayne Daniels is here. Hi, Wayne. Will it show every comment? That's the question. So, Joanne asked, will it show every comment? It's supposed to show me the comments not only in Facebook, but over on YouTube. But I don't think anybody knows I'm on YouTube. And the other thing was there's this Facebook comments thing. I'm sorry, I'm using a tool called Restream. And I don't have the comments tool open. I don't Restream chat. There it is. But I don't think I set this up properly beforehand. So I don't think that's going to work. Although it does show me there's 3 people here. Is that Is that right? That is right. Well, look at that. There's... there you go. Fearful Milk answered my question. There's a YouTube comment. Hallelujah. Look at that. Ring the bell. That's awesome. So the testing is actually proving what I was hoping to see. So I appreciate you for doing that. So Joanne said, want me to go on YouTube or whatever? No, thank you, because Fearful Milk popped in, and maybe he or she has left by now, because this is not very exciting, but I do really appreciate the comment, because that just proved what I was hoping to see. So I'm streaming on Facebook, on my personal profile. I'm streaming to a group, so people could see me there. And I'm also streaming to YouTube. Now this tool called Restream will let me stream to Twitch and to Periscope. And I believe it goes to Instagram. And I think it also goes to Twitter. And there's like 30 other places that I potentially could go. So part of what I want to do is expand my horizons and be found in more places. So if I create accounts over there, then I can do this. I can celebrate. It's not celebrating. Why didn't that work? Oh, it's probably going to do it twice now because there's a delay. Hey! See, I'm pulling in all kinds of people that I wasn't really expecting. That's what happens when you do a test. Sharita says, I love Restream, but I just switched to Manicam a few weeks ago. Restream on steroids. Now, are you telling me that Manicam does the same thing? I didn't know Manicam does that. What Restream does. And why would I do Manicam versus Restream? Why is Manicam streaming to multiple threads? See, make all kinds of friends throughout life. Fearful Milk, whom I don't know, I have not been exposed to. I go around live streams all around YouTube. I've seen a lot of people and now make friends. I've done this for 3 years. Well, Sharita, shame on you for not teaching me this ahead of time. If Manicam is doing that, because I just bought a license for Restream. So Manicam's less expensive in the long run and allows multiple cameras. Well, see, I'm using Ecamm, and I can set up Ecamm to do multiple cameras. See, I can switch over to the little... And I don't have another camera set up yet, but... So I have two cameras here. I have that one. They're both together. I can move this one over here. Right? I guess I never really thought about that, but I could do the built-in one, which is really not very attractive. And I can switch to this one, which is better. But that's Ecamm. Ecamm lets me do all that stuff. Ecamm lets me put up the comments very easily. Oh, well, you're... Fearful Milk, thank you for tuning in and answering my question. I appreciate you. I will subscribe to you because that was awesome. I appreciate it. Sharita says, I used Ecamm until Manicam came along too. Well, see, I used Manicam a long time ago, but it didn't do, as far as I knew, all the stuff that I wanted to do with Ecamm. And then when I found Restream, I'm like, okay, these two things work together. They talk together. Why wouldn't I do that? And so, technically, Sharita, I probably won't switch. I really appreciate your comments. But what I did was I got AppSumo had a deal for $69. You could get Restream Lifetime, and I have Ecamm Lifetime, so I paid $100 for the two of them, and I don't have to pay ever again. So realistically, unless Manicam has more features that I really need, this is exactly what I wanted, and I've already got it set up. And I still don't know why there we go, that one works. So I've got it all set up. I don't know why I would switch to but I appreciate you. Sharita says whatever works best for you. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I just thought Manicam, but it. You're probably right. I just didn't know it did all the multiple streaming stuff. Because Manicam would then be two tools in one. I wouldn't have to have Ecamm and Stream Deck open at the same time. Right? Right. So, anyhow. Now what's really strange is there's still not a way. Well, there is a way. See? Well, dang it. I never do that. And nobody's ever told me that. Dadgummit. I've been asking. So, if I display a comment like that, I've always had to use my mouse to come over and close that. And I kind of accidentally discovered the other day that I could turn things off with the Command T. Look at that. Does that get rid of all of them? Honestly, that's why I switched to Manicam, to keep everything in one place. So if I do Command T, do they all go away? No, just the most recent comment. Jeez. I even asked in the Ecamm group how to do that, and nobody told me how to answer that one. They're like, I don't know. It's just Command T. That's all I got to do? Now, what it's not doing is bringing in your picture, which is a downside. Because when I was just doing Facebook all by itself, I would have your picture there instead of just the Facebook icon. But oh well. Super glad this works for your needs. It's funny how we get ourselves, at least me, I don't know, you've got a better control of your brain than I do. I know that. Sometimes I put limitations on myself. I know I can do Facebook Lives. I know I can do all this stuff. I still don't know why my confetti button isn't working. This one works, but the other one doesn't. So the other thing, Sharita, is what I'm doing is I have a Stream Deck with buttons. Like, here's my horse. Because I'm having fun doing sound effects and visual effects, which I know Manicam can do some of the... I remember it could do some of the visual effects. I'm selecting the comments to come up, Joanne. Not sure I like every comment comes up. I'm clicking on them and displaying them so that those people that are watching could see what I'm talking about if I'm answering a question or a comment. I'm not showing everyone, but I think it's easier for the watchers to be able to see what's going on if they know what the comment is. Sharita says, very cool on the Stream Deck. Yes, it is. It is really cool. And I program it to do all kinds of things, like putting out banners. So now I could get rid of the Command T. I know how to do that now. So, I can do these kind of banners and stuff in advance. And I can put up things like that, and I can put up the subscribe thing for my Justine with a sound effect that plays at the same time. I'm having fun creating some of those. And I can convince you to go get my free gift. So I have all of those things pre-programmed in the Stream Deck. So that, and if you're using if you're using Manicam, you can do all those things, but you still have to kind of look for them. Joanne says, oops, now I got to get rid of all those. I got to get rid of gift. I got to get rid of that one. But I can see all the comments in the chat window. Of course you can. So I got to figure out how to get rid of that. That one, you can't see that, I suspect. But now, so there's another one that's hiding back there. See, that's the problem. Now that's not supposed to do that either. And you probably can't even see those. I know you can't see those. But I can move that around. So Joanne says yes. Mitch and his toys. Sharita, yes, he hasn't posted all of my comments. I have been selective, but I've probably missed some. Because I know you said very cool on the Stream Deck. Don't tell my wife. I actually have 2 of them now. They come in 2 versions. They come in the 15 key, which I found very limiting. So I went and I bought the 32 key. And I was going to turn around and sell the 15 key. But I like having them all active at the same time. So far I think I'm keeping both. And it's visual. The other thing about it, Sharita, is it's visual, right? So I've made time to put, and they're really hard to see because of the bright light. But like this one is my daughter saying woohoo. So I have a visual reference to go figure out what that is, right? Or the cash register. Now I put this one specifically in the lower right hand corner. So I mean I've gotten to the point sometimes where I'm not even looking. I just feel it, and that way I can be talking and making sound effects. And if I can remember exactly which one is which, then I can, do...
They're dead. Dead.
I can do sound effects without looking and have fun with it. I actually had somebody say in a Zoom meeting the other day, man, I wish I had Mitch in my meetings because he's fun.
Pretty good stuff?
Joanne, so let me understand, if you stream to YouTube, Facebook, and whatever, where do you see all the comments, or do you have all the platforms open? Great question. You win the prize. Here's the bell. Now that's an actual real bell. That's my grandmother's bell from decades ago. Ecamm, the software that I'm using to broadcast with, has a comments window which you can't see. And I think there's a way for me to, if I do live demo mode, and I do switch to my desktop, which isn't working. Why is that? Oh, I know. I had to restart my computer. And not everything's launched. So if I do this, now you can see my desktop. So I think you can see the windows. So this is my streaming window. And oh, I don't think you can see that. There's a comment window. I don't think you can, because I don't see it on this preview. Maybe you see it and I don't, which is okay, because that way I can see what's going on in the background. But there's a comment window here, so if you can see that, Robert Stone just said, so there's a little icon here in the middle. So if I click on it, it puts it on the main window that you guys can see. So thank you, Robert. Now the one thing that it still doesn't let me do, unless I can go over to this chat. So there's the restream comment window, which is I think you can see that. It looks like you can. But now I can comment, which I can't do in Ecamm. Oh, look, I did it. Yay me! Because sometimes somebody will ask a question and I want to put a link or something, and I could never do that with Ecamm. But now I can switch over, and you guys don't need to see my desktop anymore. You need to see my messy floor. That's what you see. So lots of you, look at that. There's 7 people here. Hi, 7 people. I was doing a test and y'all are still popping in. Benjamin DeVries, Ecamm and Restream, pretty sweet setup. Yes, it is. I mean, I'm really liking it so far. Joanne says, but we don't see your comment. Did you not see? Oh, you don't see it in the Facebook stream? But I did show it to you on screen, so you should have seen that, right? You see, Giveaway Rocket says, comment, this is Mitch. Hi, Robert. Thank you for tuning in. I really didn't intend to get into a long conversation, but that's okay. Benjamin, I've been digging it. Huh. Did not get your comment. So you're saying you saw it on the screen, but it didn't show up in the Facebook comments. That's okay. But at the same time, one of the things that's supposed to happen, based on the thing that I watched from the... See, I really need to be in Facebook. I'm sorry, not in Facebook, in YouTube. Let me switch over. Let me go to YouTube. Let me go to... Because one of the guys that I was watching in the video said that... Hold on. Giveaway Rocket. There's the channel. There's live now. Okay, so can I get it to be quiet? Yes, I can. I don't need to hear myself on a 5-second delay. So let me switch over to my desktop. No, you see the comments over here, so I'm in. I know this is really confusing. Oh, let me turn off. That's not what I wanted. What the heck happened? Oh, I did new tab, didn't I? If I'm in here and I do that, the comment goes away. So here I am in YouTube, and notice on the right-hand side are the comments. And notice the comment from Giveaway Rocket appeared. Hey, thanks, Sharita, for tuning in. I appreciate you. I really do. So one of the things that he said in the video was that theoretically Restream is supposed to feed comments from all the channels to all the other channels, which is why I opened this. But we see the comments from Fearful Milk from earlier, and we see the comment that I typed into the Restream chat, but it's not sending over the comments from like Facebook over to YouTube. So Robert said not on Facebook. Lenny said, is it working? Benjamin said, definitely use eCam scenes. They are super valuable if you set them up before the live. Yes. Although I haven't really spent a lot of time doing that. Who lied? Oh, the guy that was in the video. That's. I think Restream is supposedly working on that. But I can understand that it would be difficult to send all of the comments to all the different channels. So part of Benjamin said definitely use eCam scenes. They are super helpful to set them up before the lives. But what I'm really kind of finding, unless I just don't totally understand eCam scenes, Benjamin, is that I'm creating what I need with the overlays. You know, like I can pop up my calendar things or my things like this, and I can now make the comment go away, and I can make my confetti pop and my sounds and stuff. So I'm not totally sure I need scenes. One thing that's been driving me crazy is you can't schedule a live directly to use Restream using eCam. So far I haven't been scheduling them, so that hasn't been a problem for me. So I'm so happy that I know how to get rid of that comment. Oh, I don't know why nobody told me that before. So Robert says, yes, the pop-ups are appearing. That's right, yes. And I think a lot of people try to do those with scenes, is what my point was. God, my floor's a mess. And what I'm ending up doing is using my Stream Deck to pop up the things like that. And by the way, if you don't have Searchy yet, if you're doing anything with video, Benjamin, Robert, I don't know about Joanne is doing anything. Lenny, we've talked about. You gotta get Searchy. And I'm not gonna get into Searchy right now because I gotta go eat dinner. Benjamin, oh, let me get rid of that. Go get Searchy. If you're doing anything with video, go get Searchy. Trust me, you'll love it. Scenes would be useful for going from camera to desktop. Well, I'm actually just doing that with Keyboard Maestro and a combination with another tool, which I don't remember what it's called, because I take the camera window and I move it out of the way and I put it on my second monitor. And I don't know if Scenes can do that. So check out Stream Deck. Well, I got Stream Deck right here. I don't know, can you guys hear my wife and child in the background? I still don't know why my confetti one's not working. One of them is working, the other one's not, is my point. And I wonder if it has to do with scenes, because... Anyway. 31 minutes. I intended to just come on for 2 seconds and try this out. Stream Deck, worth it? I'm assuming that's what you're asking. Stream Deck. I think it is, because I'm enjoying doing things like just popping things up. Joanne says yes, but the ability to go in and do all kinds of functions is just fun for me. So the answer is yes. Joanne's leaving and Benjamin's leaving. Bruce Kraft is here. Hi, Bruce Kraft. Bruce. Searchy, they announced today that Searchy is going to have the ability to take an existing video like this one, transcribe it in whatever my native language is, and then transcribe it into, say, Spanish, and then take that and apply an automated or whatever, an AI voice, and overlay my voice with Spanish, so that I could effectively have people watching my video in Spanish, obviously not live, but through Searchy, they could watch my videos in Spanish. They could search in Spanish, and I've just doubled my audience size. That's freaking cool. Freaking cool. So, I'm going to tune out. Like I said, I didn't intend to get this long. Bruce, thanks for popping in. If you have any questions, I am going to sign off.
Oh my gosh, Mitch, do you hear yourself?
Bye! Bye, everybody!
Bye.
Goodbye.
I had a fun time. Now turn that off.